Welcome to this intro tutorial on how to use your Drupal website. Okay, so this is for new users of Drupal. It's for beginners, or it's for those of you who are not very sure how to actually navigate your Drupal website. All right. So, Drupal, what is Drupal anyway? Okay, Drupal is a content management system. All right, if that sounds like it could be Greek to you, don't worry about it. I'm just going to try and give you a very simple comparison as to what a content management system actually is. Now, think of a content management system like an operating system. You know, like how you have Windows or you have Linux or you have Leopard. These are operating systems for your computer. Okay, now websites also have operating systems, but they're not called operating systems. They are called content management systems. All right. Now there are a couple of content management systems out there. For example, WordPress. We've also got another content management system called Joomla, and this one is known as Drupal. All right. Now they all have their pluses and minuses, and they all have their advantages and disadvantages. So it depends on what you want to choose for your website and what kind of website you want to do. You might want to choose a different kind of content management system. This particular website is running on Drupal because that is the best content management system for this website. Well, I think so anyway. All right. So how are you actually going to navigate your Drupal website? Now, the first assumption I'm going to make is that Drupal has already been installed into your website, and a uh, a theme has already been installed in your website as well. Okay, so your website is already set up with Drupal, and it's been set up with a theme. Okay, so this has probably been done by somebody else if you don't know how to do it. So it's probably been done by a web developer. Okay, and now the web developer has passed the website on to you, but you don't know how to go about it. All right. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is log into your administrator account. Okay, so under username, type in admin. Okay, admin, and then type in your admin password. Okay, click on log in. All right, now that you're logged into your website, okay, so Firefox is giving me an option here whether I should remember whether it should remember the password or not. I'm going to choose not now for this tutorial, but you can choose remember if you like. All right. So just to give you a brief breakdown on what areas are actually in your Drupal website. Okay, so this is known as the header. This is known as a sidebar, and this will be your content, and this is the footer. All right. Okay, now underneath here you can see there's a couple of links that's leading you to a whole list of places. We're not going to cover all of that right now. Okay, this little link down here though leads to Graffiti Productions, and Graffiti Productions is my company. Okay, and it's a company that designs web pages as well as provides effects for videos. All right. So if you're looking to develop a web page, hey, why don't you come by to graffiti.my. Okay, that's my web page. Okay, enough with the shameless plugging of my website. I shall move on with the tutorial. Okay, so let's click on administer. All right, it's loading. All right, now under administer, you've got a whole list of options here. All right, now the list of options that you might have might be different from the list of options that I have. Okay, and this has got to do with modules. All right, now remember earlier on when I said that content management systems are like operating systems, like Joomla and Drupal are like Linux and Windows, for example. Okay, so you know how developers develop software specific for that operating system. Like some developers will develop software specifically for Windows. Okay, let's say Microsoft Office or a Windows Movie Maker or something like that, right? Okay, so those are known as programs or softwares. In the content management system world, those are known as modules. So just think of modules like softwares that you can install into your Drupal content management system, and certain softwares do certain things. So you can have softwares that perhaps add video to your website, or you can install modules that perhaps have a forum capability. So you can add a forum to your website, or maybe you want to track the visitors that come to your website, or maybe like for example, you want to have a, let's see what I've got here. You want to have a editor that allows you to upload pictures, or for example, this is page titles. You want to have titles for your pages so that it is friendly for the search engines to search your website, and so that your website can be discovered online. Okay, so there are so many modules out there that can be installed into your Drupal website. Okay, all right, so the list of modules, we're not going to get into how to actually install a module. I'm actually going to show you blocks right now. Okay, now what are blocks? Blocks is basically the areas in your website. All right, now you can see there are a couple of different blocks here. One is the menu bar. Okay, there's the left sidebar, the right sidebar, top one, top two, banner, the content, bottom, etc., etc., etc. All right. Okay, now you can have a look here in the left sidebar. You can see that there's a couple of options here: user login, powered by Drupal, navigation. All right, now the user login is not visible anymore because you're already logged in. Powered by Drupal and navigation is here. Okay, so powered by Drupal is here. This is your navigation. This is your navigation box. Okay, your navigation. Well, I would say menu, so to speak. All right. So let's say we don't want this navigation menu to be on the left. We want it to be on the right. Very easy. Just go to navigation. Under left sidebar, change it to right sidebar. Save blocks. And there you go. It's now on the right. Okay, so this is how you move things around on your Drupal website. Let's say, for example, this Drupal thing here, powered by Drupal, we don't want it. So we're going to choose none. Okay, once you save the block, you can see that now the left sidebar is empty. Okay, there's nothing here. It's moved to disabled. Okay, and this is how you configure your Drupal website. Okay, so let's say now you want to perhaps add a I don't know. Let's see what we want. What have we got here? We've got search form. Okay, so we want the search form to appear somewhere in the website. Okay, let's put it in top 3. So we want it to be here in this region here. All right. So search form. We choose top 3. We save the block. And now you can see that there is a search form here in top 3. Alright, so this is where it will appear. So this is how you can search your website for whatever it is that you need. Alright, so I'm not happy with the navigation bar being on the right. I want it to be on the left. So I am going to change it back to left. Save that. It is back on the left. Okay, if I click on administer, you can see now there's this search option here, and it's kind of ugly. We don't want it there, so we're gonna move it away. Perhaps we can move it to the right sidebar. Right sidebar. Let's save that. Okay, so now it's here. Okay, and I think that looks a little better. All right, so now people can search your website for certain keywords or certain content that they're looking for. All right, and this is how you move things around in your Drupal website. Okay, a basic guide on how to actually run your Drupal website. Okay, well, this is it for today's tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment. If you've got something that you're not happy about, or you want to give me some feedback, or I don't know, you can't understand my accent, for example, send me a message, and I shall try to help you out. All right.